Distribution, ladies and gentlemen, I ask the rise for the national anthem. Remember, it's just the first stanza of the national anthem.
For the implementation of human capital development in Nigeria, because Nasarawa has always been what it has been. We have always been educated people, and we have always been skilled people, and we have been accommodating people. And that's why we have the grace and the blessings of God to lead. And this goes, is a political goal scored by our governor. We commend you, we congratulate you, and thank you for that. Talking about human capital development, out of all creations or creatures, the most important are human beings. So everything about life is centered around and about human beings. So since we are the most important out of all creations, then we need to be equipped. We need to be solidified to be able to discharge our various responsibilities effectively that will lead to development, progress and development. And how do you equip a human being? The first most important thing, of course, is to educate that human being. Education is a veritable instrument for, every human development. An educated society is a rich society. An educated society is an empowered society. So for your human capital to be that developed, you must educate the people. And of course, train them to acquire skills so that they will be able to fend for themselves. In fact, when human capital is effectively taken care of, the political environment will always be a better environment. And a better political environment is a progressive environment, is a developed environment. So this must always be given the needed and required attention, contributions, and support so that our human capital will be as developed as we are, and to be able to stand the challenges of the day. Challenges of the day because it is all about development. And technology has created or brought up so many windows of handling human issues. So the more educated, the more skillful, the more accommodating as well your human capital is, the better your society. I commend our special assistant to the president on this, and our daughter Habiba for today. I wish you and everybody here the best in all our various endeavors. Thank you.
For you, that God will continue.
Don't have to go through the vision. We'll go through that, but what you see up there is the indicators, and this indicators looks at the World Bank HCI, it looks at the UNDP index, and it also looks at ECOWAS, because Nigeria was the pilot, and now there's an ECOWAS set of indicators, and then looking at our local nuances. So in terms of going forward and the next set of activities, so I don't bore everyone, let's go to the next step. Of course, the next step will be the formal launch of 2.0 by His Excellency, Vice President Kashim Shettima, also to mobilize and conduct gold standard survey to have a very good HCD data, to also champion accelerated implementation across the country. We congratulate Nasarawa for being a pace setter and flagging off the state engagement. And this was unanimously identified even at the workshop. The consensus among the focal points and all the stakeholders, including donors, is that the high-performing states are Nasarawa, Akwa Ibom, and Kaduna State. So congratulations. But the very unique thing about Nasarawa is they've embedded in the institution through passing a law and creating an agency, which is the kind of sustainability level we're looking at. And of course, the national M&E, and then to also continue with the multi-sectoral engagement and of stakeholders, because it's a very wide span of stakeholder ecosystem. Thank you for your kind attention, and I'll hand over.
Your Excellencies, distinguished and honorable stakeholders, I am honored to stand here before you today on the occasion of the launch of this landmark document, which encapsulates the vision, mission, and strategic direction of the Nasarawa State Human Capital Development Agency, NSHCDA. This momentous event marks not only the culmination of months of diligent work, sharing knowledge and ideas, but also the commencement of a new chapter in our collective quest to elevate Nasarawa State to unparalleled heights of human capital development, where we lead and others follow. Our presence here today is a testament to the shared conviction that human capital development is the most valuable asset any society can possess. It is the wellspring from which all progress flows, and it is the cornerstone upon which the future of our dear state and nation must be built. The NSHCDA was established with the profound understanding, charged with the mandate to foster an environment where every citizen has the opportunity to realize their full potential, thereby contributing to the collective prosperity of our state and, by extension, our dear nation. As we launch these documents, we do so with the recognition that it is far more than a mere compilation of policies, initiatives, and programs. It is, in essence, a strategic blueprint for transformation, a roadmap that will guide our efforts in addressing the core challenges that have historically impeded our development and the full realization of our state's potential. Let me take this opportunity to extend my profound gratitude to His Excellency the Vice President Kashim Shettima GCON for his adamant decision to choose Nasarawa State as his first HCD engagement in any state in Nigeria. I think that I am grateful, sir. The human capital development in Nasarawa State is indebted to you, sir. I would also want to extend my most sincere appreciation to the Superman Governor of Nasarawa State, His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, the only governor with an agency for human capital development in Nigeria. Thank you, Your Excellency, for your support in the establishment of the agency and the commitment and dedication you have continued to show us. Thank you, sir. To my most diligent chairman of the council, Dr. Emmanuel Akabe, who unfortunately is absent. He is somebody who has continued to, support us, to guide us, and we're grateful. We call him our one and only Mr. Forensic because he would always ensure that every T is crossed and every I is dotted. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To our partners, especially the Africa HCD Plus and ECOWAS, your collaboration and support have been indispensable, and we look forward to continuing this journey together. To all stakeholders and staff of the Human Capital Development Agency, your dedication and hard work are the driving forces behind our achievements, and I am confident that with your continued commitment, we will achieve even greater successes. My gratitude also goes to the core working group of the HCD for solid support since 2019. I would like to acknowledge the freshness that Rukaya El-Rufai, the special advisor to the president on NEC, who doubles as the acting coordinator CWG HCD, has brought to HCD 2.0. Thank you, Madam Climate Change. As we embark on this next phase of our journey, I call on all of us, government, private sector, civil society, and our development partners to redouble our efforts and reaffirm our commitment to the HCD agenda. Thank you all for being here today, and your continued support and dedication to the cause of HCD in Nasarawa State will continue to be appreciated. Please permit me to specially recognize one of our dear stakeholders, great Nigerian students. Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen.
The state anthem.